Given the two pictures, they're titled number 1 and number 2. Find the match for the following word problems. First word problem, Jane eats 3 carrots, 1 every 4 hours. Half of the carotene in her body is eliminated after 4 hours. Okay, which graph does that look like? Oh my gosh. Well, let's read the second one. B, Medicare spending soared in 1980s. Congress slowed its rate of growth during the 1990s and decreased Medicare spending in the first decade of the 21st century. So it went up and then it went down. Well, clearly, in my opinion, graph number 2 looks like item B, the Medicare spending. I'm just trying to understand Jane and those darn carrots. Let's read the answers I have here. 1 is related to A, and X would be the time on the x-axis and Y would be the amount of carotene. Okay, so let's see how the graph of 1 corresponds to the words in A. Jane is eating carrots, 3 of them every 4 hours. See, the confusion is they keep throwing all these extra numbers at us that we don't need. We say that X coordinate represents time. She's eating carrots every 4 hours, okay? So here she is eating carrots the first hour. Then here she is eating carrots the second hour. Here she is eating carrots the third hour. And then on the 4th hour, I assume she'll be eating them again. Now, Y is the amount of carotene in her body. It starts here when she eats, it's high here when she eats the carrots, the first hour, but then as 4 hours decrease, she's gone from this amount of carotene from the bottom to this amount here, which means half of the carotene is out of her body. Now she eats another pack of carrots, and her carotene is going to increase up to this level. All right, but when she gets to the next hour, half of that distance is going to be gone. She's going to be down to this level. That's between this high and this low. And she's down to here. Not quite as low as she was before because she had some carotene left from the first batch she ate when she ate the second batch. Half of the second batch decreased, and then she eats her next batch. So each time the amount of carotene at the beginning of the eating spree is going up, and it's not coming down quite as far. That is a very complicated graph, but it sure makes more sense when I really think about it, and when I indicate the x-coordinate is the time and the y-coordinate is the amount of carotene. Now for the other graph, 2 is associated to the words in B, where x-axis is time and y-axis is amount of spending. And I already guessed that. See, here's the time and here's the time. As time goes on, here's the amount of spending. It goes up and then it turns around in the 90s and it goes down. So yeah, that graph is obvious to me. The other one took a little thought. But the answers are y is related to A and 2 is related to B. 1 is related to A and 2 is related to B.